Alright, now I'm ready to begin. Alright, who the hell do I talk to? Oh, I've got people to talk to. It has been a while. Mogwin's Trial. Oh, cool. Some new gear. It looks like it's caster stuff. Oh, a hard silver rapier. Let me, take a look what I've got, on my other red mage. Okay, yeah, that would definitely be a better one. I'll probably take the red mage rapier. Mogwin's the name and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush kupo. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. Alright. Find that. Oh, jeez. Question Mogholm inhabitants. Okay. Missing a masterpiece? Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently. Fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. He seems to think highly of himself. Maestro Moglin has misplaced his masterpiece? Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying around to spend on such luxuries? They use nuts as currency. Okay, why am I not surprised? Hello, larger than me, Mogul. Don't know much about this stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Somal Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go after these one at a time. Oh, what'd you find out? Oh, you may have left it on a peak. Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer. Retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Okay. Let's go get this art. And boom. Ah, I gotta go all the way up there. How the hell do I get up there? Is it this way? Probably. Oh, I don't go across that way. Alright, I will find how to get there. It's been a while since I've regularly been in this area, so... Oh, okay, I just go that way. Cool. Nandi Elms to the east. Oh, cool. It's probably up there, then. And of course, I still have to do all 5 of those Ether Current quests. They didn't make any of them regular quests. But there are only 4 to find on foot now. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. 722. Okay, yeah, there are only 4 exploration ones now instead of 10. In the Heaven's Word, and I think the Stormblood and the Shadowbringers areas too, but not the Endwalker areas. That one is still 10 exploration and 5 quest. Does Shade Shift increase my movement speed? No, it doesn't. I don't think it ever does either. Let me see. Take a look at traits. Ninky gauge by 5 upon successful land in certain weapon skills. Does not. Enhanced mug. Melee mastery. No, it doesn't look like there's anything that does that. Okay. It's totally left it in the sun to dry. You know, the cloud-covered sunny sky. Painted stone. Let's go. Whee! Ow. Oh, jeez. Glad I didn't get into combat, because that would have killed me. Hopefully the tea helps me feel better. I didn't want to skip 2 stream days in a row again, so I'm forcing myself. Yeah, your masterpiece is safe. An ordinary rock awash with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle. Yes, this is my work. Isn't it exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this very valorous deed. Give me my rapier and goodbye. Alright. Equip the rapier. Keep the old one for just purposes. And save. Let me see how this one looks. Ah, okay, so the gem is red. Alright, cool. Better suits a red mage, honestly, just because of the color. Alright, so that's one of them down. Let's, talk to you. Moghan, give me a quest. Alright, so, oh, I get a, new weapon. Is that better than the one I've got on my rogue currently? Not enough, in my opinion. Well, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I've got a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and do my job for me. Alright, fine, I get it. Free company. Let me see the details. Decline. Sorry. This is a stream, character only. I'm not going to be joining any free companies or anything like that. I appreciate the interest. I've got a main character that I will join a free company with whenever I damn well feel like it. I play MMOs slightly differently than I guess is intended. Alright, so I'm supposed to find Cloud's Breath. 3 of them. Fair enough. Okay. There's one. Okay, I got hide here. There we are. There we are. Where is numero 3? Definitely not that way. do I have to get up there? There we go. Yeah, do I have to get up there, I wonder? Oh, there is a way to get there. Cool. I think. There it is. Hey, I discovered a new location. What's my home point? Tail feather. Wouldn't be too far back. Have I tuned to it? Yes, I have. Okay. These are still level 54. Okay. So I think my red mage can still complete these. Yeah. Alright, after this, I start the third of the 3 quests. Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. And there. Alright, which one sells for more? Looks like any of the weapons do. So I'm not going to be using materia, are you kidding me? And then the final bit of items. Probably grabbing another weapon to sell. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. I think it's because they're hungry, but whatever. Oh, is that a ether quest? Ether current quest? I'm already regretting this. Nah, never mind, I'm not. I'll be turning that one in as a red mage. Alright, I gotta slay some enemies, and then I gotta defeat an Archosaurus. Oh, the Archosaurus for the main scenario, and the Hropkins are for the ether current. Oh god. Ow. Oh god, I've been poisoned +1. That's the wrong button. Alright. There we are. There we go. Shuriken has been used. Oh, got a big one. There we are. And done. Alright, let's go find the other one. I think I have to get up there. Yeah, just go this way. I remember. Also, compass. 505 to the northwest. All right. So I'm going in almost the exact opposite direction. We are refreshed. Oh, they're also down here. Cool. Oh. Ooh. Where can I fall that would do the least amount of damage to me? Probably right here. Oh! Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. Okay. Let's go. There we are. There's one. Pretty sure the only one to see me. I'm taking these guys out one at a time. Some health back. Oh, that does the exact same thing. Hey, that's all three. All right. I'm actually just going to go on ahead and warp back to Mogholm. The bathing bully is getting turned in as a red mage. Alright. I am back here safely. Now to find the entrance. Where the hell is the entrance? It's right here. I have a new delivery? Okay. I guess I have to go into a town to get to a mailbox. Or a mail mogul. Turn into Ether current quest first, and then I'll turn in the main scenario quest. Here we are. And you know what? Since my red mage is at level 54 compared to my ninja, I'm gonna go on ahead and turn this one in as a red mage as well. Yeah. I have completed the Trials of Trustworthiness. Yay! And show. Nah. Any other ether quests? Nope. Okay. Throat, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the Trials of Trustworthiness administered by the Taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions, and I have decided, Kupo, gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Okay. Alright, they're ready. Hey, seats here. They're ready to see ya. I don't know why I have to be the receptionist here. Hey, Dragon Lover. They're ready to see you. Where the hell is Estinian? Oh, right here. Hey, Estinian, they're ready to see us. All right. Closer? There we go. Cutscene. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and I don't want to say that incorrectly. Nagging errands. There we go. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgar could take place, certain preparation needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? I feel the same way, Stinian. Oh dear, the horn, bring out the horn, quickly now. Thank you. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. You need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgar. Very possibly, yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgar will welcome our overtures. Waiting at a dude do an erotic dance? Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would have ever found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things never would have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. Now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? Yes. Alright, let's go. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for a trip to Zenith, and I believe that the Elder Seatsir and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gravdania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alright, I'll be the one. Alphino, Throat, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we should be thankful of Elder Seatsir. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they never would have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken a great courage to lead the sanctuary of the Twelves Wood. We are exceedingly glad that you did. was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home. And now we shall take our leave. Because you guys are not adventurers and cannot use the ether currents like I can. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, you don't need to tell me. It's plain on his face that something is burning inside his soul. Alright. All of the fetching has been taken care of, so now we can possibly make our way out. Hey, new pants! Ooh, a lot more defense than what I oh wait, that's because I'm a red mage right now. Hold on a second. What would they do for me? Of scouting, it's an overall increase compared to... Yeah, that's an overall increase. Gas glamour. Oh, right. I have it on a glamour plate. Never mind. Alright. They're an increase. Also, there's another ether current quest. Gonna take this. Alright, what do you want me to do? Oh, I gotta kill some more of these things. I'm just gonna avoid that, thank you very much. Ow. I'm just trying to pass by, and you guys want to kill me. I am surprised I managed to jump that. Oh, they're down there. Well then. Find a place where it rejoins. Do I have Verkeer? Yes, I do. Alright, so I should be okay. Alright, well. Oh, wait a minute. Roadkill's this way. So, oh, it's in a new area. Okay, well. If I'm gonna be going that way, then... Oh, come on. There we go. I hit the wrong one. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oops. Well, at least there's a male Moogle here. You're going ahead and grab this. I already grabbed that gift. Oh, it's the stuff for getting the collector's edition of Endwalker. All right, cool. teleport back. I kind of suck as a red mage. Alright, let's try that again, and I'm gonna go on ahead and slip into something a little more... into something I'm a little more used to on this character. And I think I'll just follow the path. Hey, look, it's a scythe for a job that I cannot unlock yet. Probably would have helped if I didn't accidentally hit the sprite. That takes care of them. Got two of them. Yeah, no, I have to go that way. I'm going this way to get this quest taken care of. All right, let me try this again. Are. One down. Nice. Alright, one more. Alright, let's burn another dinosaur. Whoops. There we are. Alright, that's all of them. Road to Zenith is still level 54. Alright. Check the ether compass. 295 to the north. Okay, so it's somewhere up there. Fair enough. There we go. Easy. Oh, looks like I'm going back here anyway. Nice. I didn't have to... Oh, good. I actually didn't have to go back there. That worked out pretty well. I have a new text message. Hold on a second. Ow. Oh, it's almost full. I can take it off the charger. Hey, another summoning stone. Alright, Mogmont. There we are. Hey, another ether current. Alright, so the ones of scouting. And it's still level 54. Alright, there's the second one. Which means I have 2 more left on foot. 541 to the northeast. Let's check over here. Alright. Casting, healing. I think the ones of casting are going to help out my red mage. Yeah, 115 to whatever it is I get. That's definitely going to help. Yeah. We may have a small problem. The winds are high like this. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgar invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear. I'd suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the winds die down. Till the winds die down. Waiting for the wind to change. Fair enough. God, the weather looked any better, this place would probably look a lot more beautiful. Music's very good, though. Oh, God. Get to the clearing. 567 to the northwest, but I'm not going to the northwest just yet. It should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. We must interrupt our journey so close to the end. I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help clear our minds and in readiness for the coming parley. Very well, then. I believe a campfire's in order. At the gathering field of me, I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen waste of Kurthus. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphino whose mind needs clearing. Thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. You two gonna be okay? Here? Not gonna kill each other? Alright, fine. Let's go. How's the frame rate on the stream? No drop frames. Looks like it's stable. Now let me check my CPU usage. It is... Alright, that's actually pretty good. I assume when a lot of effects are happening, it's going to be a lot worse. This way I don't get detected by anything unexpectedly. There we are. And cool. Objective fulfilled, even though it said event canceled. Unable to be detected. Movement speed is severely reduced. Just get there without dying, and you'll have this one in the bag. A little bit of fire will help against you. And dead. Cool. Please do not detect me. I am not a tasty treat. Yes, I'm small to be considered a tasty treat, but you would not like me. I give massive heartburn to whoever decides to eat me. Also, you'd have scratch marks upon the base of your legs. Alright, taken care of. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. Oh! Weather is suddenly better. Don't mind me, I'm just getting thumbnail images. Tea's better. Oh, all gone. Not better, was the same as all. Same as it always was. Oh my god, my helmet's gone! Should have taken a screen cap of that. A few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. Just, well, you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal you sail with a pile of damp leaves. Small pot for 4 people. I was born the pampered son of a Charlene dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal and led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives never knowing what it is they fight for? never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. It was only upon meeting Hraesvelgard that I learned the hidden truth within our history. Were it not for the chance encounter, I never would have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving to always replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. That's debatable now. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, only kill dragon. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgard of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not that I shall, Dragoon. Well, wind's willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Casting! Mount speed has increased. Yay! Now I can ride faster. Whee! Alright, any other new quests popped up? Nope. We're well on our way to go to Zenith. Alright, it's morning. And now... Ooh, new scouting pants. The campfire was so cozy I must have fallen asleep, Kupo, but do you feel how the winds have shifted? Will have borne Hraesvelgard back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with the toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. Mawcan? We're gonna die, aren't we? Oh well, it was a nice life. Didn't shank enough ankles, but you know what? I'll be able to shank enough ankles in the afterlife. Oh god. Alright, let me go on ahead and put on these, things. Whip. I'm gonna go on ahead and get these, used up so they're not into my inventory. Update gear set. Oh my! Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be looking weird for a while. Until I can change my glamour. At least I can cast Glamour on this one. Oh, base level cannot be over, okay. This one's wait, this one's over? Oh. Oh. Okay. No, I don't have Glamour on this one. Okay. Well, these boosts actually don't look that bad. Go ahead and put this over here. I can safely sell that. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just shifting through everything I've got equipped. All right. Ether current. All right. I'm going in the right direction. I hope. Hey, another summoning stone. And a new location. Alright, we're at the base. Attune to the Aetherite and continue on. Oh, directly to the west. Cool. How many more do I have to get? Ah, 2 more. And of course, there's still the quests. Alright, let me get this ether current before I forget. Or is it all the way up there? It's all the way up there. Yeah, it's above me. Very well, I shall go above. On this winding staircase. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. Which means there's one more. And it is all the way to the east. Wow. 1175 to the east, so somewhere in this vicinity. All right, that's fair. Huh, didn't know my character could play the flute. Hi. Oh, you're missing an eye.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth about your past, about Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
I think she struck a nerve. This isn't going well so far.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn!
Exnay on the Eva Shay. There we go. That way I don't have to keep on clicking. No, it's at max. Misguided
Then the
faith
spirit that answered me.
was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Racevelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The betrayal of man. 1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. A mural! 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elizin learned much about us, not least that the eyes of the great worm are the wellspring of his strength. 'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. The aid of his leal knights, the most noble of Elzin, turned my brood sister Ratasker into an... Oh, I cannot read. Faint would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger of my brood sister's tattered corpse. Defiled by her Elizin allies, they had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in a manner of wild beasts. Ooh. Yet that was not all, For from their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood. Yeah, okay. Such is the truth that the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget. E'en should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble into dust. Oh, jeez.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou chooses to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that the traitor's progeny bear a trace of Ortasker's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
'Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Jeez. There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragon Song War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragonslayer. Comprehends thou the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
About that. Thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. 'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetuate the crime. Despite thy vision, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. They're but a moment to a dragon's life. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, the history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that didn't gush from Ortasker's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? 'Tis only by calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. So, how do we stop the endless bloodshed? Hraesvelgar was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. If we can distract him, I can give him a few knife marks. And then another pair of casting pants. Excuse me.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgar. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
I don't think that would entirely stop
With
things.
the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe.
Wait, what?
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed. Everything I thought I was.
Oops. Trying to click yes.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
If there is no stop to this war, what hope do we have? I think this is basically the halfway point. Worm's Lair is still level 54. Alright. Alright, so I go this way. You sail? You can be okay, you sail? You can still use that power for good, you know. Oh, do that. I can do that, though. Ugh. Advantage of being a ninja and just jumping from a large height. I don't take as much fall damage to a certain point. Oh god, I can't do that. Oh, because there's a gap, of course. I guess that's one of the small pet peeves I have about Final Fantasy XIV compared to WoW. WoW would just let you fall off the edge and just die a gruesome death. Actually, you know what? I kind of like this better. New location. Defeat enemies as you search for the Aerie. Oh, okay. Want me to go down that way. Well, I got a new location discovered, at least. Alright, let's go. Let me, thank you. I guess they want to make sure you can't fall off. Alright, let me try Red Mage again. Oh, I got new pants. Let me put those first. And update. All right. Alright, that went a lot better than last time. Either compass put me on the right direction. Alright, this thing ain't gonna get me. Okay, maybe a little bit. Oh god, maybe even more. Oh god. Alright, I guess I do have to go down this way. Let's go. Oh, okay. You got that, little dragonling. I'm just gonna go this way. Let's keep it moving. Oh, good, a mender. Repair gear. Yeah, if it's not fully repaired, I can't put it in the glamour dresser. I guess I go this way now. Alright, let's go on ahead and see how this works for us. Nice. done. Cool. Check the map again. I'm gonna go this way. Try to avoid unnecessary conflict. Which is what this entire quest is all about. Avoiding unnecessary conflict. Hey, new area. Ah, okay. Alright, ether compass. Ooh! Oh, cool! It's the last one. Perfect. Now it's just the ones I get via quests. Oh, cool. There's one up ahead. Alright, so I just have 3 more quests. Nice. Oh, cool. Even more of them. Nice. Alright. Takes care of all the enemies. Location. Very nice. Back to Ninja. Let me guess, I gotta take you out if I want to access this quest. Oops. Alright, Helper Bunny, you're up. Oh good, I gotta take out these things. Alright. Are. Ideally, is I have to keep Futon. I have to keep this thing up at all times. Are. That's number 3. There we are. And another quest down. Ta-da!
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
I don't like that
Mayhap it is
smile.
time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Well, looks like we're all done here. Alright, get the pants of casting. And, oh, still level 54. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie, and I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by Link Pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renette's Forum Throat. From what I gleaned, the Holy See's decidedly ambitious airship project Sid will still be in Ishgard. And he's just going to stay here staring longingly for the embrace of Nidhogg. He just wants to get a dye job from Nidhogg. I hear he's very good with red. Okay, well, I got it. Oh, there's one more over here. Hide your Moogles. Oh, God. Well, let me get somewhere safe and then teleport back there and then take that quest. The winds! They are getting to me! Okay, it's just the one. Still, there's got to be more to do here. Let's go back to Red Mage. Oh, and I get some new jewelry. Cool. Infina's earring. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Red Mage? Okay, it's got that earring. So it looks like I'm gonna be getting an earring for... Scouting, I guess? Yeah, I'm getting the dexterity one, so I'd be getting the, aiming. Okay. Alright, fine. It's a hide and seek with the Moogles. Very well. Don't want to see me coming. I can't believe you found me. I'll find an even better hiding spot next time, Kupo. Sure you will. You're just standing up there in plain sight. What the hell? Ah, dang it. I seem to be a little impatient. Looks like I can get up there this way. Or maybe not. There we go. And it's just wind sprites. Good. Still nothing but clouds. Alright, one more. I'm guessing this one's going to be in plain sight too. Found you. I fell asleep in my hiding place. I think I'll return to my comfy bed. Oh, you were just sleeping. You already found all the Moogles? Finally, we can go home. Alright, so I want aiming. There we go. Equip and update. Sell that. Mithrite earrings of casting. I'll just sell those. Probably sell the weathered earrings while I'm at it. Actually, no, I'll keep those. Okay, well. Any more quests? Nope, looks like the... Oh, right, the next one is probably going to be the final quest in the main scenario for this area. Alright, to Foundation. I need a vendor. Last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Sky Steel Manufactory, but no, let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Well, let's find out. Fortalt Manor? First, I want to head to the merchants. So I want to sell some stuff. Don't sell that yet. And I don't want to keep that. Let's cast Glamour. There we go. Updated. And back to Ninja. Cool. There we are. Feels good to be back in my ninja garb. Alright, to the manor. The last vigil. Welcome, Master Geralt. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, you shall. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. In search of Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship that the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Scarlet Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager the master does too. Alright. Let's head over to the airship landing. Where is it? Oh, okay. What's my lowest item level thing here? The wristlets and the bracers and the headpiece. There's Sid. Bro, Talfino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come to his little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. Another wind barrier, and you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians will fly rings around her. And if they look into their heads, and they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. There must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ? The Stydian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist, but we do not know how much longer. Alright, I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Big Swedge, it's time that we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best that I let the lads show you. Come on, to the manufactory's not far. Sky Steel Manufactory. Well then, I guess we head over to the machinist's lair. So you wanna be a machine? No, I don't. Alright. So is this still level 54? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Ooh.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
the new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Oh, Tataru.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace, the Sultana.
Wait, what?
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Alright.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Agreed. Going back to Ulda. Alright, Tataru. General summons. General Raban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts, and he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with— oh, good. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Screw this, I'm gonna become a machinist. Just kidding. Unless... nah, you start at level 30 as a machinist. Alright, so... what? Do I have any of those tokens left? I do not. Poop. Guess where I get to go? Horizon! Since that's the closest I can get to the Waking Sands right now. I used up all of those tokens thinking I wouldn't have to go back to the Waking Sands ever again. Oh, how wrong I was. At least I can fly here. I'm gonna check a couple things. Oh, I've got some tonestones of poetic still. What are you for? Oh, Hadalati. I need a Hadalessi of that in my life. At least for this character. Oh, hi, Raban.
Thank you for coming.
You look a lot better.
No thanks are necessary, General.
You
I trust
cleaned
your
up a lot.
recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's actually a paladin.
There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
Deep sleep potions.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye.
Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Oh, good.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What's it?
I get
Then I
it.
pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Uldar!
Want me to take their arm and give it to you? Although I'd probably have to find a very beefy arm. Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage, I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. Okay. Oh, off we go then. Oh, okay. Looks like I can take a ship to get there. Alright. Let's get out into the open and fly. It's going to be a small boat that can take us there, probably. Or better yet, I can just go across this way. Yeah. Who needs a boat when you have a chocobo that can fly? Meriel, aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Oh, why, thank you. We just have some questions. Oh, these knives? These are knives that I use when I'm questioning people. They're totally harmless. Totally. What brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. For Meriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ulda, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. Oh. Search for Meriel. Sets the house closest to the dock. Let's see. One closest to the market entrance. Okay. So, this one? There she is. Found her. I am totally not the ninja that you knew before.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Hi.
General Alden!
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap 'twould be better coming from me.
Oh, hi, Lolorito.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity, Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
So how many other people were contributing, I wonder?
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
You might want to think about keeping your head on the rest of your body there, Lolorito. They don't call him the Bull of Alamigo for nothing.
The poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
Good point.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Looks like he's got a little trip to the Sultana's palace.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
I didn't even have a chance to poke some people. What a disappointing outcome. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Awakening in Uldar. Shall we also make our way to Uldar? I imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Very well. Let's go on ahead and finally absolve all of the mess that happened at the very end of A Realm Reborn. Also, let me go ahead and get this. Oop. Royal Promenade it is. Chamber of Wool. Oh, wrong way. Gotta go all the way around here. And I gotta go up the stairs. I can hop up the stairs. Alright. I can actually do this cutscene as a ninja. Flame General Rawbon mentioned you might be coming. Please, come this way if you will. Hello there, how are you? 2 hours in, and we're finally rousing the Sultana from her deep slumber. I'll feel more comfortable going through Ul'dah now. Is it gonna work? She is alive.
I was having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Based on how much time I've played this on stream, she's been asleep for
Her
almost
Grace
a
is
year.
awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber.
Would assume her legs would have atrophied if this would have been done in real time. Yeah,
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her.
Oops. Let's see.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Oh, good.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Alright.
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
So the VOD that I released that had the last of the A Realm Reborn stuff was from a stream on July 14th. So that's about 7 months.
My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Hey, welcome back. It seems like the Empire is back to its old tricks again.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same."
Oh, the VOD that I released that had the cutscene where the Sultana went into deep
I
slumber
have
was
decided to
back in
disband the
July.
Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions
So
with
it's been
all
about
sincerity.
7 months since that
It is
happened.
my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely.
You never
my
know.
all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
The idea's probably just ahead of its time. Give it a couple expansions.
I need not tell
it'll
you
come
how
to
deeply the
fruition,
betrayal stung
I'm
me.
sure.
Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Where do you propose we start then?
The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Alright. Well, good on you for disbanding something that was just rotten to the core. Alright, so, what do you propose we do about our missing comrades? Yeah, this also means we could probably go back to the Rising Stones safely. The Sultana is awake once again, merely just having a bad dream. And, you know, not taking a potentially life-taking substance in her wine. And then having us having us take the blame for assumingly killing her. Having to be on the run for a little while. But all's well that ends well, and I'm going to keep a blade sharp behind my back if a monetarist decides to be a piece of crap again. Alright, back to the Rising Stones. Others? Alright. Revenant's Toll. Alright. Whole bunch of quests I don't care about on this character. Let's go. Alright, looks like these are the guys that decided to stay with us. Commander, you're alive? Ah, and throat too. I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you. All of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah, you'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye, but we was still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, and we've all agreed. You can take our uniform and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. Commander, Alphino, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. Hey, we've got a search party now. Hey, don't get sappy now. Get sappy after we find our friends. We have a base of operations now, and that's a good start. Yeah, we're at level 55 now. Gonna have to get my red mage up to level 55 off screen, it seems. I must speak of the future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Urianger and the Waking Sands, and Tataru and Ishgard. While we're organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the Mani Factory. I'll join you in Ishgard as soon as I'm able. And this is where we're actually going to leave things off. So, YouTube, thank you for watching, and take it easy. I'll see you later.